for is basically yen hell. Yeah. Like yen hell. And then Haber is Haber. Number 12. Just Haber. Never heard of Haber wheel? Sounds like something you put in the car. Go by to replace the Haber wheel.
I'd probably believe you. Thank you.
What time are they doing the senior stuff?
5 minutes. Or at 5 minutes. Are you doing a interview?
Yeah. Sean, Juan. I don't even know. I don't know who he is.
He's sophomore.
Team captain. That's all I need to know. Thank you, Jeff. Team captain. Sean Fufan. Senior night for him.
Steve, I don't know if I said thank you for coming up. Thank you. Red Sox may have a new third baseman. Second-year player, trade with the Watts. The rookie last year, averaged 56 RBIs, 11 home runs, stole 18 bases.
I thought you were going to say 56 home runs.
Hey, buddy.
Contact.
Which makes me feel they're worried about Marcelo Meyer ever being healthy.
We welcome you to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College as we get set for tonight's B-Team Senior Night activities. We brought the captain on, Deshaun Trufant. Deshaun, Coach has great things to say about your leadership. Tell us a little bit about what goes in the role of a captain here for your team.
Yeah, it's just, being able to trust all your guys, talking to everybody, everybody's listening, everybody just wants to come in and get better every day, so that's they make it really easy for me,
Well, you've been one of the leaders here for the Mustangs on the B team here. Coach says you do a lot of little things that might not show up in the scoreboard as much, but the things that need to be done to win games. And talk a little bit about the season, as this is our first game that we've been able to bring folks from here.
Yeah, for sure. He likes to emphasize for sure doing little things, diving for loose balls, making extra passes, a lot of unselfishness. We try and, take that with every single game, and hopefully it takes us somewhere.
So you played your high school ball down at Lisbon.
Yes, sir.
So you're a Greyhound.
Yes, sir.
And a great program down there, and certainly brought your talents up here to Central Maine Community College. It's an ever-changing flow here. Even tonight, you got some guys. How do you come together as a team here when you got guys going in and out of the lineup a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just doing things off the court to make us a lot better on the court. Just being able, again, to trust everybody off the court, bring it down to the basketball court. It works out really well.
Well, we're going to get set for senior night activities. You're going to have a big part in that. I saw your grandparents are here tonight.
Yes, sir.
That's fantastic. Well, thanks to Sean for coming in, stopping with us here, and good luck with your game tonight as well as your activities beyond basketball. Thanks, Sean. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll take a break. We'll come back after this.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Both teams to the benches.
So we're back here. We're going to have senior night activities here for the B team. We'll turn over Steve English here very shortly, and he'll take us through tonight's festivities. Rob Munsing, Jim Toomey along for the call of this. It's senior night for the B team, and we always try to get a B team game on, and glad we could be here. This will be the final home game for the B team, and thus the senior night activities, and wanted to be able to bring everybody these fine young men, Jim. We're always impressed with these guys. Let's go to Steve English.
Good evening and welcome to Kirk Hall Gymnasium on the campus of Central Maine Community College for tonight's YSCC men's basketball game between the Kennebec Valley Community College Lynx and your Central Maine Mustangs. Before we get into tonight's starting lineup, we would like to take a moment to honor our 7 graduating players from our B men's basketball program who are playing their final regular season home game tonight. Up first, number 1, Giovanni Warren. Gio is from Poland, Maine. During his time with the team, Gio has been known for his energy, competitiveness, and his dedication on the court. He has played an important role by shooting the ball at a very high level, bringing intensity on defense and giving consistent effort in every game and every practice. Giovanni is joined on the court tonight by his dad, Santino, and his brother, Anthony. Come on down. I can say bad things about you. All right, thank you, Gio. Up next, a junior from Portsmouth, New Hampshire, number 3, Frank O'Neill. During his time with the team, Frank has been known for his consistency, toughness, and dedication on the court. He has played an important role by shooting the ball with confidence, stretching the floor, and bringing energy on both ends. This season's Frank's hard work paid off as he worked his way from limited playing time to earning a starting role this year. Frank is joined on the court by his mom, Amy, and his dad, Scott. All right, let's give it up for Frank. Next up, a junior from Wyndham, Maine, number 4, Chase Westcott. During his time with the team, Chase has been known as a knockdown shooter, a relentless hustle player, and a great cutter. He has played an important role by stretching the floor and making smart off-ball cuts. He brings energy and effort to every game in practice. Chase is joined on the court by his mom, Jennifer, and his stepdad, Josh. All right, let's give it up for Chase. Up next, the junior from Houston, Texas, number 10, Kelson Custodio. Throughout his career, Kelson has been known for his leadership, work ethic, and competitiveness. As a team leader, he has played an important role by leading by example, setting the tones on both ends of the floor, and pushing his teammates to be better every single day in games and in practice. Beyond basketball, Kelson has been actively involved in campus as a resident advisor, student leader, and overall making a positive impact across the CMCC community. Kelson is joined on court by his teammate Mackenzie Destin and Damon Beal. Up next, sophomore forward from Lisbon, Maine, number 14, Deshaun Trufant. During his time with the team, Deshaun has been known as a winning player who makes those around him better. As a team captain, he has played an important role by competing for every possession, doing the little things and bringing energy and effort on the court for every game and every practice. Deshaun is joined on the court by his mom, Anissa, and his grandparents, Lori and Ernie. Doesn't look like his mom. There she is. All right, nice job. Up next, a junior from Beals Island, Maine, number 21, Damon Beal. During his time with the team, Damon has been known as a dominant presence on the floor. Since arriving on campus, he has led the team in scoring and rebounding, playing an important role by setting the tone every night and competing with relentless effort in every game. Off the court, Damon has been a source of comedic relief, keeping his teammates loose and bringing great energy to the locker room. Damon is joined by his mom, Abby, dad, Sonny, and his grandmother, Martha. I think missing Martha. And last but certainly not least, a junior from Cambridge, Massachusetts, number 23, Mackenzie Destin. During his time with the team, Mackenzie has been known for his leadership and command of the floor. A 2-year captain at starting point guard, he has played an important role by keeping the team organized, creating opportunities for others with his passing, and setting the tone on defense in every game and practice. Beyond basketball, Mackenzie has served as student ambassador and has been a fixture in the CMCC social media content. Mackenzie is joined by 2 of his CMCC family members, Anika and Abby. This group will be remembered for the commitment, pride, and passion they have poured into CMCC and the B basketball program. They will be remembered for their on-court contributions, but more so for their leadership, their brotherhood, and the standard they set for those who come next. Let's give it up one more time.
So we'll have 5 more minutes for the guys to warm up both teams, and we'll come back and do normal pregame introductions. Give us a chance to bring in our Jim Toomey. Jim.
It's going back to your other remarks about how we enjoyed watching this team practice on occasion. And I'll tell you, when they had a practice after a varsity game, they were almost on the court before the varsity could even give that Mustang rumble. What do you call it? Mustang rumble?
The herd.
The player of the game. But
yeah.
They've always been eager.
Yes.
Always been eager. And they would run up and down the court. They were just playing basketball. Whatever level it is, they wanted to play basketball and they were going to compete. So I think that's what Coach Jared Rubin was alluding to in his remarks, which I assume he wrote a little bit about each player. I do not think we have live stats tonight, but I think this is great that the B team has their night.
Yes.
And not just to say, here's a certificate or a thank you, but to get us to be here and do it, it's a pleasure for us, but also with the introductions, and you can see it was very nicely choreographed by CMCC. That we've seen before. They know how to do things as far as presentation and recognition goes.
Oh, no question about it, Jim. Always everything first class down here. We're glad to be down here for the B team. We told the kids, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And, schedules conflicted and whatnot. And finally, when I saw this one posted up there, I said to Dave, we'll be down. He said, fantastic. So glad we could get down. Take care of the boys here. They're terrific kids. A lot of these kids were really first class players at the high school level, and it's just so deep here.
Right.
It's hard to crack into the varsity lineup, for lack of a better term. And these kids just wanted to keep playing basketball, and I think the numbers are a testimony to the kids' commitment to the game and commitment to themselves, and Coach Rubin's commitment to them.
No question. It's nice to see the Division III schools the last few years having club teams.
Yes.
And it's expanded, not just around this area, but not that the records or anything, but this B team defeated the University of Maine club team. They also split with Bates, and they had 2 wins over Landmark College, which is from Putney, Vermont. I had to research that. Landmark College from Putney, Vermont. They also played Lee Academy. They played Kennebec Valley before. Played Northern Essex twice. Southern New Hampshire. Bush Academy, which is in Chester, New Hampshire. So, but even at the D3 level, right? Doesn't Central Maine Hockey play the D3 club teams, or even the Division I Dartmouth club teams?
Yes, exactly. Yep.
So I'm just glad to see that, because, again, these athletes love competition. As you said, they've been, maybe stars at their high schools, but maybe playing 2 or 3 sports.
We're gonna do the anthem first.
They don't want to retire at 18 years old.
Exactly. Yeah. And they're getting the first class social media treatment and, pictures and all kinds of stuff going on.
I do have the stats for CMCC, and what we've learned is sometimes the number of games they put the stats on isn't always equal to their won-loss record, because some of the ones they don't put in there. So I do not have anything on KVCC. I did go on their website, and I couldn't find much besides the roster. But now, are they officially in the league next year?
Yes, they are.
Because we remember when we saw the, first week in November?
Yes, we came down for what was an exhibition game, and it shocked us at the quality of the team that they had put together for this first year.
I was
very impressed with it, and I'm not sure, if for a game like this they might leave some of their starters at home and, give some of the other kids a chance to play as they try to grow the program. So not sure how they run their B team, if it's the same as their varsity team. But I know I caught a couple of their games. Mike Vidal and his crew were up at Central Maine Sports. They were doing the game, so I watched a little bit of that.
We're going to have the national anthem thing coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College for tonight's men's basketball game between the Kennebec Valley Community College Lynx and your Central Maine Mustangs. First, starting lineup for the visiting Lynx. Number 2, Gabby Rodriguez. Number 4, Yanghel Malpica. Number 5, Jorian O'Neill. Number 12, Haber Leal. Number 13, Brian Palmer Jr. Head coach of the Lynx is Matt Kenna. And now the starting lineup for your Mustangs. From Portsmouth, New Hampshire, number 3, Frank O'Neill. From Naples, Maine, number 4, James Westcott. From Houston, Texas, number 10, Kelson Custudio. From Beale Island, Maine, number 21, Damon Beal. And from Cambridge, Massachusetts, number 23, Mackenzie Destin. Head coach of the Mustangs is Jared Rubin. He is assisted by Greg Willett and Xavier Roman.
You and I had a chance to come down here before the tournament because the way the schedule was going, we wouldn't be back
right,
for the
exactly.
YSCC tournament.
Yeah, Mustangs will finish up on the road. They'll head down to SM. Big game coming up midweek.
Yeah, they're right, 2 days on Wednesday.
Yes.
Been about 10 days since they played by then. Tap controlled by the Lynx of Kennebec Valley Community College. Outside of Waterville in the Fairfield Hinckley area. With the ball, Malpica gave the ball up. Rodriguez, near side, Malpica goes underneath. They go back out. 10 on the shot clock. They kick it back out, and traveling on Malpica.
Well, some good half-court defense there. A little run and jump, a little trap going on in the half-court.
We don't have any, excuse me, Rob. We don't have any hometowns on the Lynx players because Rob and I like to, if we have stuff, we'll share it, not just the home team, not just do it for the home team, but cutting to the hoop and going to be going to the line will be Chase Westcott. Chase Westcott averaging 3.6 a game, 2 for 3 at the foul line this season. One more. I'm going to try the best I can, Rob, to keep a hand score of the points, but may be tough.
Yeah, well, I can check in on the book, too.
Yeah.
Steve can help us with that, too.
0 for 2 by Westcott. Rebound Lynx. Malpica will walk it up. Out by the Mustang logo. Here's a long three-pointer. That one is no good by Brian Palmer Jr. Rebound Mustangs. Here comes Mackenzie Destin. Bounce pass. Nice job by Beal to get it. Beal, the baseline shot off the side rim. Rebound by Rodriguez. They swing it over the far side to Malpica. Looking underneath, they decide to go back out front. Here's a baseline drive by the Lynx, and going to the foul line will be Haber Leal.
Well, it's good to be back down here. Jim gives us a little warm-up before tournament action here. The YSCC tournament action will be down here. We'll be covering all the games. Got some updates on that schedule as well. We bring you during the course of this one.
Yeah, we had a chance to talk to some CM people. You know, looking at the broadcast site, maybe a little bit different, you know, because of the 3-day tournament. I'm trying to figure out how I can get a little table in here or whatever. 1 out of 2 for Leal. The Lynx get it. Out front, Palmer Jr. They kick it back out. Here's a 3. Off, no good. Rebound. And the lights are going out again.
Well, it's a night game, apparently.
Wouldn't that be something, the winning shot in the air?
And we have to wait for the lights to come back up to know if it went in. That'd be awesome. We have infrared cameras here on Muncie Media. We'll be able to bring you a good replay.
Here's Mackenzie Destin. We remember him 3 years ago. His enthusiasm lost out by the Mustangs.
Well, that hasn't waned. He works a lot of the varsity games. We always see him here. And he's a character with a capital C.
Yeah.
Love that kid's energy. I wish I had all of it.
Yeah, he loves the game.
He sure does. He loves life. He really does.
Turnaround from about 14 feet is good.
Nice little pop.
Gabby Rodriguez.
Pop in the paint.
3-0 Lynx. Custodio. Frank O'Neill being guarded. Westcott shut off. Here's a three-pointer. Bang! Frank O'Neill from downtown. Looks like the Mustangs women's team is over there cheering. They're already excited for Frank O'Neill making a 3.
Well, they were practicing when we came in and grabbed supper, and now they're back. Hey, let's take a look at Frankie boy.
Nothing but net.
Here it comes. Got the pop from way downtown. We probably know we got some new fans watching us tonight. We're tied right into the clock system here, so the clock is official. What they see here, you see at home.
There's a steal. Mackenzie Destin hustling, but he can't quite get there. He hustled all the way, though.
That one took off like the old Super Balls we used to have as kids. You know, you throw that Super Ball, that second bounce would take off. Went off his foot.
If you had a long staircase, that was fun, too.
Oh, boy.
That and the slinky, Rob.
The slinky, yeah. More 60 toys at halftime.
Shot no good by Rodriguez. Here comes Custodio. Down the lane, and somehow he gets it up and scores.
Custodio with a beauty. We'll take a look at it when we get a timeout. And Steve English working the controls here and show it to the fans.
Nice catch underneath and laying it in. Jorian O'Neal. We're tied at 5. 3.5 minutes into this ball game. Damon Beal from Beals Island. Beals Island probably has more basketball hoops around town per square mile than any place in the country. Shot on a 3, no good by Mackenzie Destin. Rodriguez goes down underneath, up and around the rim and in for Jorian O'Neal, his second basket.
Yeah, athletic finish by O'Neal.
7-5 Lynx. Is Aiden Jefferson in the game. Number 2 from Buckfield, Maine. Look at Damon, all kinds of move. Damon Beal. Wow, he faked about 3 different directions.
Yeah, Kevin McHale-like there.
Exactly.
And that's a compliment for you young players.
He would have been even on a higher level if he wasn't competing with his teammates for recognition. Little 3-pointer, no good by Palmer Jr. Here come the Lynx. Custodio. Little contact we play on. The shot is wide. Players contesting for it, and coming out of there is O'Neal. Down the other way. No good, but going to the line will be Yenhel Malpica.
Yeah, we'll take a look at Beal here. This is a beautiful finish inside. See the fake right there? Let the defender go by. Rolls it up off the glass and in. Damon Beal. This one's Custodio here. This is a nice move as well. Goes stepping right through, takes the contact, and goes up and finishes strongly.
One more for Malpica.
Well, it's nice to see KVCC building out their program. It's just not basketball, it's women's basketball as well, some other sports that they are participating in, so that's fantastic. Gives more in-state kids, which is what they gear themselves to. Kennebec Valley Community College. We're sending a lot of Gardner kids up there into the lineman program up there, and they come out with fantastic skill sets, so it's good to have them on board.
1 out of 2 by Malpica, especially on the women's part of the conference. 3-pointer. That one is no good. That was missed by E.J. Carter. Some subs in for Mustangs will pick up. Pass thrown away by the Lynx. Carter. Jared Swanson Creighton gives it to Carter, who scores. E.J. Carter on the varsity has played limited minutes this year, so he's getting some time along with newcomer Jared Swanson Creighton from Kitchener, Ontario. So, Canada. 3-pointer, no good. Brian Palmer Jr. Mustangs leading 9-8. Swanson Creighton gave it up to Jefferson. Swanson Creighton drives and a blocking foul.
Yeah, here's that EJ finish here. Going to be a nice one. Gets the shooter's roll on the sweet rims here at Kirk Hall.
They say no shot.
Okay.
Jefferson to inbound. Out to Carter. Here comes Jefferson. Little contact we play on. And Aiden Jefferson says, so what? I can make this basket with contact.
Here's Aiden's finish. Nice penetration. Beautiful jump stop. Up in the paint. Pops it home. 11-8 lead for the Mustangs. Glad you could join us here on Munson Media. This will be our final Central Maine Community College game of the winter season. Of course, we will be back for playoffs, but the playoffs, as we put the graphic up on the playoffs, you see that's coming up on the YSCC Sports Network, February 20th, 21, and 22. Disregard those times. Those times aren't official. I forgot to take them off.
Going to be scene 1, take 2. Something maybe about an illegal number or something.
Not sure what we have.
Coach Matt Kenna called down to the table. As we reflect back on this season, all kinds of great games. And we met a lot of people, and a lot of people said hi to us along the way. And not as many players reported to us this year.
Yeah.
No, really.
Yes.
I'm thinking about it, looking down.
I think it's since we moved you up. I think you were the you were the draw. What we're talking about, folks at home, for years and years and years, we sit at the table. If Johan comes down a little bit, you'll see where we are here, see? And this is all our control area. But right there, kids would come in and want to come into the game, and they'd get lost. The officials wouldn't see them. There was one game, remember, Jim, I waved about 3 or 4 men. They ended up with about 8 on the court.
You had a power play. Yeah, there's an X right at the half-court stripe. I've seen it in a zillion gyms, but we made laughter out of it. But they kept doing it for like 4.5 years. Down the lane, the links, all kinds of penetration. Look at that Mustang defense, though.
Rallying up.
3-pointer links. Bang!
Yeah, there's an answer.
Gabby Rodriguez. He's got 5 now. We're tied at 11. 13:20 remaining first half. And let's see, player control foul. Nice job holding his ground was Yanhel Malpica. That was what, E.J. Carter on the foul?
Yeah. Yes, yeah. 0. They got 0 up there, but 0.
Here's Rodriguez, gave the ball up. He gets it back, Rodriguez for 3. That one rattles off. All alone for the rebound. Here's Jefferson. On the far side, Giovanni Warren goes out top now. Carter's got it. Down the lane, off, no good by Swanson Creighton, and the rebound, KVCC, Kennebec Valley. Far side, Malpica, they go baseline. Down the lane on the drive and scoring. Haber Leal with his 3rd point.
Nice finish in traffic.
I mean, excellent ball movement. The Mustangs defense is really staying with everybody. Here's Carter, baseline, Jefferson. Jefferson almost double teamed. They go outside. Here's a shot. Bang! Giovanni Warren. Mustangs by 1. 12 minutes remaining. And I'm looking down there, Robin. Somebody's trying to check in right by you. Just after I said it.
Announces Jinx.
Yes. That one is around the rim and in.
Oh, that just died up there like thud.
Gabby Rodriguez with 7. 15-14. Lynx. Jefferson on the drive. Up in the air and score it. Excellent air time for Aiden Jefferson.
Yeah, Aiden up, and defender went up with him. Gravity won first for the defender. He went down, Aiden stayed up, cashed it in.
Exactly, 4 points for Jefferson. Baseline drive by the Lynx, knocked out of bounds. Excellent hustle by Jared Swanson Creighton.
Here's Aiden's basket right here. You'll see what we mean. Watch him go up. Good hang time on that. Pulls the ball back away from the defender and glasses at home. Pretty finish, Aiden Jefferson.
Coming out of the corner. Here's a steal. Damon Beal back in, passes across, up and around, good. Kelson Custodio, nice vision by Damon Beal.
Yeah, Beal led the break and took the defenders, made the beautiful pass. Custodio for 2.
We'll have to check out number 11 of the Lynx, because I haven't got it. And we checked a couple times too. Number 11, no good. Here comes Custodio. Jefferson fakes. Jefferson inside the foul line. Kicks it back out for Warren. Front rim.
Isaac Codio, Jim, number 11. Isaac Codio.
Got it, thanks. From downtown Auburn, the shot, no good. That was missed by Malpica. Here come the Mustang, almost lost by Custodio. Jefferson, here's Warren again. Off the rim on a 3, nice rebound. Elevating Tyler Knight, who just checked in. Under 10 minutes remaining, first half. They go outside to Codio, over by the Mustang fans. Now the Lynx bring it out front. Bang! Isaac Codio. We're tied at 18, 9.5 remaining first half.
Good game.
Oh, yeah. On the drive, and player control foul by Swanson Creighton.
Yeah, Swanson Creighton just a little bit out of control there.
Sounds like a law firm, doesn't it?
It does.
Jared Swanson Creighton. Came second semester. Did play a couple of games for the varsity. Again, we played, what, 2/3 or 3/4 of the schedule first semester.
Yeah, it's heavily loaded that
Oh,
way.
yeah. Underneath, double team by the Mustangs. And a tie-up, it'll be Lynx ball. I beg your pardon, Mustang ball.
Well, we're not tracking number of times this game's been tied, but we're at 18 right now. We're tied at 11. I think we're tied at 7. So a lot of ties in this game.
Exactly. Directing traffic, Custodio. Destin. Here comes Damon Beal. Just held his pivot foot. Destin on a drive through traffic, and Mackenzie Destin from Cambridge, Mass. will shoot 2. I remember his first year trying to do rosters and stuff, Robert. Is it Mackenzie Destin or Destin Marken?
Yeah, he's back in the 60s. Probably they still do today, Jim. He's one of those kids you'd call a gym rat.
Yeah.
You know, always hanging out in the gym. He'd be the kids that leave the window open in the gym so everybody could sneak in and play. Yeah, we had those kids.
Oh, yeah.
We had those kids in Danvers. Leave the old junior high window open. We'd sneak in and play.
Now, this is a joke, but it was more truthful than not. A high school that I know, they said, anyone with an extra key to the gym, please come to the office. Well, guess what? They had to move it, the meeting, to the auditorium. For all 58 keys. I don't know. But there was some keys out there. I did miss that last foul shot, but 19-18 Lynx going in. Custodio took a pass from Jared Swanson Creighton.
Oh, nice little give and go. The slash cut to the hoop.
21-18. Mustangs. The Lynx send it to the far side. They go underneath. No good from close range. Missed by Storell. Here's Destin, gives it Custodio and stepped on the line, I guess.
Here's that nice little pass play the Mustangs ran off. They lost track of Custodio, and he was able to put it up and in on the nice cut. Beautiful look. Been some nice assists in this game.
There's a steal. Jared Swanson Creighton Changes hands on the dribble, goes all the way and scores. Great move by Swanson Creighton.
Let's take a look at Swanson Creighton. We'll go all the way back on the defense, Jim, since we have time with this. Mustangs have been playing this good defense right in the pass lane. Deflects to himself. Ontario running our camera does a great job of getting down the floor. And watch this tough finish. Takes the contact. That could have been an and one. Beautiful finish.
I was thinking about Mackenzie Destin. This is a compliment. If I was in a pickup game, I would look around. He'd be one of my first picks. You know why? Because I wouldn't want him guarding me and chasing me around the court, like close up. So I said, I'll get a big guy on my next pick. Mackenzie over here, beside me.
Those guys that drive you crazy.
Yeah.
And they play like it's the 7th game of the NBA Finals, no matter where they're playing or what they're doing.
And there's a couple of players on the varsity, men and women here, sort of fit that same category. I see Coach Dave Gagne over there sitting with somebody wearing a Duke University sweatshirt, and guess who it is?
Duke of Duke.
Will Duke. And he's coming back next year. Good news for CM, bad news for the league.
Yeah, Will's been a dynamite player.
Three-pointer, bang. Tariq Starrell. 23-21. CM, they have the ball. Custodio looks for help. 33 is in Anthony Warren. Here's Beal through traffic and scores.
Oh, pretty.
Damon Beal.
You're a good play when they named the high school after you.
Jonesport Beals High School Royals.
There's been lots of Beals down at Jonesport Beals.
The most state championships in Class S rather, or Class D, whatever the lowest rate. Here's a steal by Custodio. Here's the Euro step. They call a foul. I guess Jonesport Beals leads the lowest division, right? And then
they've been
Valley High School would be in there as well.
Well, different classifications in different years. Now they're S schools for small.
Custodio, back rim.
Looking across to Dave, Coach Gagne, and Will Duke. Across the way, Caleb Lamb there also. Christine Lee, who's instrumental in guiding the student athletes academically on site as she is for almost every single game.
Yes. No, a key part of the educational system tied in with athletics. Lynx go inside, and it's going to be their ball.
Good active defense with the hands again.
Anthony Warren knocked it out of bounds. 5 fouls on the Mustangs, 4 on the Lynx, 25-21 CM with 6:37 remaining first half. Three-pointer Lynx. That one is no good. Missed by Palmer Jr. Here comes Central Maine all the way. The shot no good by Adam Zeninger, one of our camera people, right?
Yeah, not tonight.
Not tonight. He's had a couple of double-digit games this year.
Oh, yes, yeah. Done a great job for us on the camera work as well.
From Lewiston, right across the river. Here's a drive, and now the shot, no good by Palmer Jr. Rebound up and in by Tyler Knight.
Tyler Knight got the inside position there for the Lynx. Wouldn't be denied.
25-23, CM, the lead in the basketball. Custodio, yes, he definitely traveled.
Getting a look at our women's team across the way and some of the fans that have come in here tonight.
These teams always support each other, right?
No,
you see it.
They surely do. Stella giving the muscle move over there. Sees herself up on the big screen. Well, the student athletes here really support each other tremendously.
From 17 feet, the shot is no good by Palmer Jr. The Lynx get it back. Here's a three-pointer. That was wide, missed by Starrell. Destin brings it up. Jefferson for three. Back rim. Skying for the rebound. Tariq Starrell. Lynx lose it baseline. Here comes Zeninger behind his back. And nice hustle.
Tremendous effort.
That was Yanheel Malpika.
Yeah, he took it out of bounds, unfortunately, but
Didn't he slide, though?
He did.
But what, about 8 feet at least?
looked like he was doing a luge.
Yes, exactly. Let's see if we can make other Olympic references tonight. I'll tell you, some of that aerial snowboarding is hard to believe they can do that. Mackenzie Destin.
Across it. Some of the fans here, they're seeing themselves on the screen.
Mackenzie Destin from Cambridge, Mass.
Cambridge Ridge and Latin
Yeah.
High School.
Ridge and Latin, of course, in boys basketball on the New England level in the 60s was involved in the tournament. Remember Boston Garden and Maine would send one team down and then two?
Yes.
I went a couple of times to the second one was no good.
To the old Boston Garden.
Oh, yeah. Rebound was by Palmer Jr. He still has it. Malpika gave it Palmer Jr. a three. That's short, just grazed the rim. Grabbing it off the floor is Aiden Jefferson. Here
Zeninger.
come the Mustangs.
Zeninger, nice checkout.
Yep. Destin off balance, and the Lynx head the other way, and they could not save it. Nice hustle by Isaac Codio. Jorian O'Neal back in the game for KVCC. Here's Warren, near side, Swanson Creighton off the backboard, skying for the rebound, Zeninger. Bang! That was Giovanni Warren, but put a big asterisk next to that, reminding you what an assist by Adam Zeninger.
Yeah, we're going to go back 10 seconds on the replay, show you Adam what he did to make this play a possibility.
Mustangs by 6. 3:40 remaining first half. At the foul line, the Lynx now, here comes a drive into baseline.
Ooh.
Nicely done. Was that Malpika, 4? What number was that?
Yes.
Okay. Coming out of the corner is Jefferson. Spins back to the baseline. Misses. Weak side rebound by Palmer Jr. Codio to Palmer Jr. Now baseline is O'Neal. Almost lost. Halfway through the shot clock, Lynx. Palmer Jr. swings it to the near side. On the drive is Leal. Excellent defense by Central Maine, but finally they call a foul.
Yeah, let's go back and look at that one. This is going to be the one that Zeninger made the great play. You're going to see it. Here's the original shot. And there's Adam. What a sky that was. And looks it back outside for the three. Beautifully done.
Haber Leal at the line. No good by Leal. Stolen away, the quick hands of Malpika. He goes down there, no good. The rebound up and good. I think that was O'Neal.
It was number 5. I
Yeah.
don't have my roster. Yeah.
I got it. 29-27, the Mustangs with the lead in the ball. Jared Swanson Creighton back outside. Custodio back out for a 3. No good by Beal. And nice save by Zeninger. Adam Zeninger down in the corner there, Rob.
Gosh. What an effort that was, both guys. These guys are flinging themselves around like rag dolls out there. I'm not sure whose ball it's going to be. We got kind of blocked down there in that corner.
I thought it's CM ball. I don't know why the officials are holding up 1. Zeninger will put it in play.
Yeah, shot clock back to 20.
Oh, okay.
And very little time on the game clock.
That's what they meant.
Yeah. 1 second.
Okay, now the game clock says 0. Yeah, there's no 0. It was 2. Now it's down to 2:17.
Yeah, I didn't think the clock was running out. Yeah.
They're holding up the 1 index finger, indicating the shot clock had 1 second on it.
Yeah. Okay. And they reset the game
Yeah.
clock for 1. Okay, we got it fixed.
Baseline drive shut off. Malpica will trigger it in for Kennebec Valley. Deflected by the Mustangs, and Zeninger comes up with it. Zeninger looks around, and there's a travel by Warren.
Yeah, Warren just couldn't get gathered.
Giovanni Warren had 15 points in one of the games this year.
Southpaw sharpshooter.
Boothbay Harbor. I've done some basketball down there. You had to sort of climb up a ladder to a press box that was at midcourt above the scorer's table. And crawling it in, Jorian O'Neal. Tied at 29. Excuse me, Rob.
A couple of tough shots O'Neal's hit.
Yes. Three-pointer spins off by Carter. The Lynx have the rebound. Quickly in the front court. They waste no time. A dipsy-do layup comes up short from Malpica. Rebound Mustangs. Custodio thought about it. Outside to Carter. Swanson Creighton being guarded closely. And miscommunication that time. It'll be Lynx ball. Malpica will walk it up. Corner 3, no good. That was missed by Leal. Mustangs in the front court. Out front, Custodio goes down the lane, triple team. He got through and then hung it on the rim, Rob.
Yeah, he made the fake pass, kept the ball, and went left-handed and just rolled it out.
20 seconds left on the game clock. About a 1 second difference, I think. Game and shot clock. Tied at 29. Codio. Palmer Jr. with a 3, too long. Rebound Beal. Couple of seconds left. Custodio off balance. Oh, almost a circus shot. That would have been some way to go in the locker room.
Well, good take there by Custodio to get it off. And, well, how many times we've been tied in this one? Oh, I think about probably 6 to 8 times during the course of the first half we've been tied.
And indeed, as we go to the locker room, it is class, or rather Team B or the B team matchup, but you know, it's just basketball. You know, you don't even think what the level is because good fundamentals shown by both teams. played very hard. And that tie score that Rob's alluding to as we go in for halftime, Kennebec Valley Community College 29, Central Maine Community College 29 on Munzing Media Sports.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust the fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. It's a one-of-a-kind program.
It's prepared me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
I took a bad step off of a wall during a demolition. I tore every single tendon in my left shoulder, just about tore my arm off. At this point, it's been 14 months, 13 since my surgery. I have approximately 98% of all of my movement back, which is almost unheard of. In comparison to my left arm, my strength has come back quite a bit. It's almost on par, it's within percentages. It's very difficult not to put in the effort when you see the person that's helping you putting in that type of care, that amount of time, that type of effort to get me better. Dirk respected what I was trying to achieve. He knew that this is what my goal is, this is what my life is about. So he helped me rebuild my life to the expectations of me moving forward and being able to do what I've always done. I'm actually building a barn again, and I'm up on a ladder and I'm holding rafters and beams and, you know, above my head and nailing and, yeah, sawing. Between the surgeon and Dirk, they met my expectations and they've given me my life back.
Well, we want to let you know about a special young lady down here at Central Maine Community College. Kylie Boardman is a 20-year-old Central Maine Community College student athlete here and playing on the women's ice hockey team. I knew her family back from my days at Gardner Area High School when I was coaching and teaching and following her high school career, as well as having had her father as a student when he was going through the Gardner school system. And Kylie needs our help. As we said, she's working towards her bachelor in education, but she's now in need of a living kidney donor. So please help find a kidney for Kylie if you can. Share your spare kidney. Read all about Kylie's story at www.kidneyforkylie.com. And the other day, she about dragged herself on the ice, scored a goal in the hockey game. Kylie's functioning with 17% kidney function. And she's a full-time student athlete here at Gardner Area High School, and from one of the best families that I had the pleasure of growing up with in Gardner. And let's see if we can't spread the word to try to help Kylie get a kidney here, and we thank you so much to help her out here. And as I said, just a fantastic kid and a fantastic family, the Boardmans from Gardner. We'll leave that information up just a little bit. Steve's showing it up here to the.
So the young lady is a student here.
She's a student, and she's a student athlete here,
okay.
Jim. She plays on the hockey team. She's one of our leading players. She's the captain of the women's hockey team now in their second year. Three-sport athlete at Gardner Area High School, volleyball. She was on a state champion. You did her volleyball game, I believe, Jim, when Tigers went to the state championship that year. And she also played for her dad, who coached the women's hockey team at Gardner Area High School. And she was a member of a state championship softball team at Gardner. And a student athlete down here playing hockey for our team right now. So just a tremendous kid.
Maybe somebody will hear something and pass it on.
Well, I just read on the internet, on Facebook, I believe it was, Channel 6 was putting up some information about a recent success in this same type of situation. Somebody found a donor, and they were able to get a living kidney. So if you think you might be a match, please consider it. It would be unselfish on your part, but you'd be helping a tremendous kid.
When those situations come up, Robert, the result of a game, any game doesn't mean quite as much, does it, as far as priorities? I mean, as much as we love to compete, we'd like to make her a winner, I guess, is what I'm saying.
A little short of halftime, Jim. I didn't notice if you noticed that when you went out. It was only 11 minutes rather than the final normal 15 minutes. So We're back. Been a tremendous game.
Yes, it is. I say everything being competed. You know, they don't. When I say they don't know where they are, what I'm saying is they're just playing basketball. You could throw the same guys out in the playground; they'd be contesting every play, you know, as well, or you know, they would be really competing with each other. No easy baskets.
Well, I'm just so glad we're able to get this game. It's a competitive game as well, and fantastic. They played each other before this season. I think it was, I forget when it was. I might have seen a game up at KVCC that was on, but I know big game tonight for UMA is up playing up in Augusta, and they're playing against NHTI. I believe that's tonight. That would be only a men's game as NHTI women.
Because NHTI was winless until a couple of weeks ago. And I know they've won 2 since then. I didn't scour the roster to see if there was any new additions after the semester, because we know how that can impact.
Yes, exactly. It'll be soon time for the high school basketball tournaments coming up. I think they're underway very shortly with the S's starting. The small schools are starting, and then on the weekend.
Yeah, they got the prelims, the play-in games this week, I believe.
Yeah, play-ins, but the S league, they're going into quarterfinal action already. So a little bit different change this year with the small schools. They'll be in action coming up at the Augusta Civic Center. And around the state, the 3 venues up north, Cross Insurance up there, and the Expo down south for prelims, and they moved to the big building down there, the Augusta Civic Center, the site that I most likely frequent, but not this year since my Gardner Tigers are heading up to Bangor.
All right. Hope fans of both schools enjoying this one on Munzing Media Sports. The Lynx, the road team in the white uniforms, coming out of the gate. 3-pointer. Gabby Rodriguez.
Yeah, first lead for a while for the Lynx.
I have him down for 9 points. But I know the points I have are at least the minimum points. Shot no good. A 3-pointer by Frank O'Neill, but a whistle. In other words, what I'm saying, I might have missed a point or a basket, but the numbers I'm giving you are at least the minimum that a player has.
Yeah, well, it's hard for Jim to score and do play-by-play. Normally the guy like me that's doing the color would do it, but I got my hands full.
Oh, yeah. Steal by the Lynx. All the way up and good. Hebra Leal.
Mackenzie Destin went down like he'd been wiped out by a snowplow.
The Mustangs attacking, bounces around a little bit, but Chase Westcott got the loose ball and put it in.
Yeah, a little bit of unintentional offense by accident, a little bingo bango bongo up and in.
Lynx by 3, they have the ball. They say fouls on the floor against Central Maine.
Here's that look at this one here. It gets kind of knocked around. Beals kind of lost the handle on it. And up and in it went. Got a little handsy stuff going on.
Yes, I just noticed that. And losing the ball was Rodriguez. Jefferson in the front court. On the far side, Custodio. They swing it to Destin. Here's Damon Beal. The hop, step, and the jump, but he lost the handle on it. Here comes KVCC. And the shot was missed by Leal, but put in by Jordan O'Neill.
O'Neill with a good finish, ran the floor.
Beal stops, shoots, does not get it. Skying for the rebound. Rodriguez changes hands on the dribble. Hesitates, goes off glass and missed it. Nice hustle on the rebound for Westcott. Here's Beal one more time, a 1-on-3. And again, loses control. He thought he'd get fouled, I think. Slowing it down, Rodriguez. Driving from the corner with a floating shot. No good by Malpica. Here come the Mustangs, but the Lynx hustle back. Westcott behind the arc. Jefferson, contact, we play on. And the shot spins off the rim by Jefferson. 31-26, Lynx. They're in white, they have the ball. Ball deflected by Custodio. And let's see, they say it's going to be Mustangs ball. E.J. Carter returns. Played in the first half.
8-2 start here for the Lynx in the second half. Get them a 36-31 lead.
Carter puts it in play to Jefferson. Swanson Creighton also in the game. Jefferson takes it low, comes up short. Rebound Malpica. He gave it to Leal, who missed. Another shot by the Lynx. Shot no good again by the Lynx. And another one. The Lynx have it again. Three-pointer. That's off the rim. No good by Rodriguez. And KVCC, what they get, about 4 offensive rebounds or 5?
Yeah, 4 or 5 right in there. They were just having a hunger. They're going after that like it was the last biscuit at Thanksgiving.
Your boys, what was it? For the last dessert, what was it, last piece of pie?
Oh, my gosh, yeah. 3 teens, one stretch. Then we had every kid in the neighborhood coming over. They'd know when we got groceries in.
What did your wife Beth have, like 2 shopping carts?
Oh, my gosh.
3.
Crazy.
Bang! 3-pointer, Brian Palmer Jr.
Yeah, good start here the second half for the Lynx. Mustangs getting looks, can't finish.
Yes, that's true. Here's a 3-pointer Lynx. I mean, rather, I beg your pardon. Giovanni Warren, that's his 3rd 3-pointer.
Well, that's the way to put a little crump in the run right there. Let's take a look at Giovanni right here, going to knock it down. Right in front of the student section, the girls' basketball team, women's basketball team there. I get stuck all the time, so if I'm here a lot and I go to do a high school game, I'm calling them the women's basketball team. And if I'm doing high school games like I've been doing recently, I get here and I say women's or, I say girls. It's a mess. It's something that at 73 years old I should be able to work through and not worry about, Jim. So I'm trying to do that. So anyway, hey, listen, over there, I saw her standing there over in the corner, Jim. Yeah. Well, I'm giving you a little reference to 62 years ago today, Jim. You and I were doing what? I saw her standing there.
Oh, the Beatles are here.
The Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Oh, okay.
Back in 1964, February 9th, 1964.
There's still.
I was 11. You were probably, 16 or something like that,
yeah.
Jim?
I got all kinds of Beatles stuff. Not memorabilia, but I have a book of lyrics. I got a poster. I still choose them sometime for music.
Yep, they played 5 songs that night. Yep. It was the beginning of Beatlemania, as they called it back in '64. And really, it was. I once wrote a paper on it. I'll share what I wrote about at a timeout.
All right, that's a tease if I ever heard one.
Yep.
The Lynx throw it away. Mustangs have it. Here's Beal driving, shut off. He kicks it back out. Carter for 3. Ooh. Bang! E.J. Carter, 5 points.
E.J. with a sweetie out there.
Cut it to 2.
Back-to-back threes.
Back outside. Malpica goes underneath, and what a shot that time. from the baseline by O'Neal.
Yeah, Malpica had a better pass than the shot. That was a bullet right through traffic.
I got Malpica, or rather O'Neal, for 12 points. Here comes Malpica. Nice bounce pass. Overshot. Malpica rebound, no good. Here come the Mustangs. Giovanni Warren, no. I thought he might get a three off the spinning. Underneath and a foul.
So the paper I wrote, Jim, was a paper that talked about how the Beatles in Beatlemania in early 1964 was therapeutic to the nation because of the Kennedy assassination. It was something like that, that it helped us come out of that whole depression that we were feeling as a country. And I can't remember much about it. I think the teacher liked it.
Well, most of their early music particularly was very upbeat. I thought they were a very diversified group as time went on, you know?
Well, if you take a look at how they developed just from like 64 to 69 in that stretch of time, which is only 5 years, incredible. But anyway, more from Old Guys Talking 60s Music when we come back after this basketball game.
Malpica missed that one. The Lynx get it back. Malpica changes, dumps it off, changes hands, I should say. The Lynx have another reset. Skip it to the far side. Jump shot is good with the shot clock winding down. Gabby Rodriguez.
Nice execution by the Lynx there at the shot clock ticking down.
I got Rodriguez for 11. Giovanni Warren outside to Swanson Creighton. Deshaun Trufant in the game for CM, number 14, sophomore out of Lisbon Falls. Here's the fall away shot is good. Jared Swanson Creighton. Four points. Lynx with a 4-point lead. They have the ball. They pass across the lane. No good. We play on. I'll tell you, working very hard. Jurian O'Neal, number 5 in there. There are no heights listed on their roster. He looks about what, 6'2", 6'3"?
I would say that's...
Yeah, 6'3", 6'4". If I went down on the court beside him, I'd say 6'7", 6'8", maybe. One more. And he banks it in. A big smile on his face because he know he overshot it.
Yeah, well, if you're going to miss long. Give yourself a shot at it, right?
Tyler Knight re-enters. Played in the first half for the Lynx. Three-pointer. That one is wide by Swanson Creighton. 44-39. Kennebec Valley with the lead. And there's a deflection out of bounds. Nice anticipation by Kelson Custodio. One of the Houston players, I got the answer. How come there were so many Houston players that came to Central Maine Community College, Auburn, Maine? Both. And defies gravity and getting the rebound up and in was Rodriguez. 46-39. 7 minutes into this half. And CM doesn't want to lose contact here, Rob.
No. Tied at 29 at the half, and the Lynx have had the better of the play in the second half. They've cashed in their opportunities.
They've had multiple sequences of offensive rebounds.
Yes.
Baseline drive. Now they go back out. Three-pointer off, no good. That was missed by Warren. Here come the Lynx. Three-pointer Bang! Haber Leal. 10-point lead for KVCC. Custodio out by the Mustang logo. Near side to Swanson Creighton. Custodio has it with 8 on the shot clock. Warren goes behind his back. Warren high off the glass, no good. But Giovanni Warren will shoot 2.
Yeah, Warren with a nice change of pace there. Took it to the rack. He's been hitting the outside shot. That time he took it to the cup and switched over to the right hand. Didn't get it in, but got fouled.
And leaves it short. One more. E.J. Cotter back in for Central Maine, number 0. Also from Houston. And Warren comes back and makes it. In the 70s, I visited my sister in Houston, so I was down in Houston. We're going to go to a baseball game, right? The original Astrodome?
Yeah.
Got rained out. The streets were flooded.
I'm going to say.
The streets were flooded, and we went the next day.
That's something. Well, what a lot of people don't know about the Astrodome is they originally had grass growing in there. It wasn't supposed to be an artificial surface, but nobody thought that you'd need sunlight to grow grass. I think that's what happened.
They go inside and powering it up and in. Tyler Knight. That's one of the quickest stories I ever told, Rob. Notice that?
Yes, very good. Mustang's got to get it going.
Oh, yeah. Trailing by 11. Trufant gave it up to Warren. Carter. 10 on the shot clock. Warren takes it into the lane. Trufant needs some help. Warren for 3. Bang! Giovanni Warren. I have him for 4 threes and a foul shot.
Took it right down to the
single
digits.
And taking his time, putting it up and in. Tyler Knight, as the defenders flew by, he just waited and put it softly off glass. Back for a 10-point lead. In front of his own bench, Cotter starts a drive, shut off. But out of the corner, that one is overshot by Trufant. And who's that? Same play. Tyler Knight had 3 baskets from the same right block area in about, 2 minutes? And we have a time on the court. 55-43, Kennebec Valley on Munzing Media Sports. As Rob said, Central may be hosting the YSCC tournament the 20th, 21st, and 22nd of February. It'll be on the YSCC network, which is a pay-per-view. But as I say, and Rob liked it, it'll be powered by Munzing Media Sports.
Yeah, you see it. They've got the graphic up, upcoming games, and you had to get over and get a drink of water, get a little tickle going on here, Jim. And that'll be February 20. 2 games now on the 20th, as the New York teams are going to play their quarterfinals in New York. It makes perfect sense. Why send them both here? Only one would be staying. The other one have to travel all the way back home. So the New York teams will play. And then whoever wins, I would imagine, they're going to play early because they got to get here for the semis the next day on the 21st. So 4 games on the 21st, and then the 2 finals on Sunday. We'll be here for all of them. Not 6 and 8. We'll have the times up later on as the comes out official.
All right, let's see what the Mustangs do coming out of the timeout. Custodio goes to work, shut off, loops it back out. Carter swings it near side to Destin. Jefferson throws it to the far side, baseline drive, and running out of room down there. Excellent Lynx defense. Palmer Jr. grabbed out of midair. Three-pointer Lynx. That one's high off the rim. No good by Leal. Jefferson quickly in the front court. Three-pointer off the rim. No good by Carter. Easy rebound for Palmer Jr. They go underneath. Pass went astray. And the Mustangs have it. They got to take advantage of these turnovers. Carter shut off, stolen away. Malpica. And excellent try on that. He was missed by Leal. Malpica very, very quick. Jefferson for three. Rattles in and out. And easy rebound for Jan Hill, Malpica. He covered the timeline just 1 second. And there's that man again. Tyler Knight. He has at least 3 baskets this half. He's got 4 all told.
Some wholesale changes coming in here, Jim.
For the Mustangs, Anthony Warren, number 33. Adam Zinninger, number 30. Warren bounce pass to Beal. Beal peeks over his shoulder, goes down low and scores. Nice move across the foul line area by Damon Beal.
Yeah, Damon just willed that home.
57-45, the Lynx in the lead. On the far side is Rodriguez. He gets it back. Malpica through the lane, kicks it back out for a three. Bang! Brian Palmer Jr., according to my unofficial stats, his first basket of the evening.
It wasn't an easy one.
No.
Downtown three.
60-45, KVCC on all cylinders this half. Baseline shut off. The shot no good by Swanson Creighton. Malpica on the far side goes outside to Rodriguez, and down low again off the right block. Is that an instant replay?
The big man getting it done.
Tyler
getting it done
Knight.
this half, he has.
He looks like a tight end.
He eats up some space down there, but he's got a soft finish.
Zinninger in front of his own bench. Takes a three. Short. Custodio back in. Frank O'Neill likewise for the Mustangs. Walking the ball up is Rodriguez. In front of his own bench, Malpica. Inside the foul line, jump shot off the rim, no good. Missed by Leal. And another opportunity for the Lynx. They've got a bunch of offensive rebounds, and also they're getting a lot of the loose balls this half.
Yeah, they went in the 50-50 balls, and they really came out with a dedicated idea that they were going to get on the boards here in the second half, and that's given them opportunities that have allowed them to get this lead increased.
Chase Westcott in for the Mustangs. Down there, a little dipsy-do move, but stolen away by the Lynx. Here comes Malpica, goes right against Beal. And they're going to send him to the line. Damon Beal said, I'm not sure I even touched him, but.
Damon was trying to run out of the way, I know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll still eat you up even though you're trying to avoid contact.
Yanhel Malpica. A lot of the ball handling tonight. That one spins out. And Malpica comes back and hits the second one. 63-45. I'm really surprised at this margin after the first half, but
tied at 29 at the half.
Beal has to go back outside. Custodio stops, shoots, does not get it. Loose ball rebound picked off the floor by Haber Leal. Here's Rodriguez, goes to the far side. Malpica in the lane. Three-pointer links. That one is off the rim, no good by Leal. 2-on-1 break. And up and in. Nice pass, Custodio to Chase Westcott for the basket. And with 5:36 remaining, second half, Kennebec Valley 63, Central Maine 47 on Munzing Media Sports.
We'll get some updated information there. I took the times out. Those times will be announced. But as we now know, I think they went 5 and 7 on Friday night. And then early on, starting at noon time on Saturday for the games that are coming up for the tournament, and then noon and 2 for the championship games on Sunday. That's unofficial. They'll firm all that up. They'll probably have a big announcement. Any questions you might have on that, you can go right to the YSCC website, and they'll have all the information on the tournaments that'll be coming up. But they will go out to the YSCC Sports Network. We'll be producing those games, and we were talking to Caleb Lamb about how we're going to do that. We're going to try to put up in-zone cameras. Been testing those out for my high school games. Been working very well. We've done those games now, so we have that equipment available, and probably come down day before, set everything up, make sure it's good to go.
If people don't know, Rob Munzing is always here hours and sometimes days ahead of time. And scoring again. Tyler Knight, what a half he's having. His teammates have found them though, Rob.
Boy, they have. They've really broken it down, got it in underneath tonight. He's been a big presence down inside. And not just a presence, a finisher.
Custodio gives up his dribble. Underneath, and the shot is blocked. Excellent defense by the Lynx. Custodio throws it up, hits the floor. Grabbing it off the floor, Isaac Codio.
Mustangs continue to work hard, and Custodio, perfect example of that. He's a hard worker, that kid.
And if you look at the Mustangs, Rob, they're really not a tall team.
No big height.
I mean, Beal's listed at 6'3". Number of players around 5'10" to 6 feet. And entering, Dylan Frank from Islesboro, number 20. I spent the summer in Islesboro during college, Rob.
You did?
Yeah. Desk clerk. Islesboro Inn. Malpica got the first one. He's been about 50-50 tonight on the foul shot. And Islesboro, once the ferry was done running, you didn't get a whole lot of late check-ins, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
67-47, and a basket up and in. Dylan Frank from the aforementioned Islesboro, Maine. Have their own high school right on the island. 3-mile trip on the ferry from Lincolnville Beach. Three-pointer Lynx. That one is no good. That was missed by Codio. Fast-moving second half. Directing traffic, Custodio. Warren. Baseline, they send it back out behind the arc. Destin thought about it. Here comes Custodio, spins. 5 to shoot, and good! Kelson Custodio.
Yeah, good individual effort by Custodio. Knew the shot clock winding down. Took it into traffic and hit a tough shot. We'll give you a look at it at home here shortly.
Three-pointer Lynx. That one rattles off by Palmer Jr. Custodio of the Mustangs gives it to Mackenzie Destin. Coach Rubin up and coaching. He's going to coach right to the buzzer, I'm sure. Mustangs sort of spread it out. Here's a three-pointer. That's a long one by Warren. Rebound bounces around. Mustangs get it. That one is also no good. Nice effort on the keep that ball alive. Got a possession. Dylan Frank sort of got that loose ball rebound. Frank O'Neill, number 3 in for Central Maine.
Thank fans of both teams watching tonight. Oh.
Nice hustle. Mackenzie Destin. You can throw it from the front court to the back court off the inbounds. That's okay. Bounce pass stolen away. Gabby Rodriguez. He was the one that grabbed it. Now he brings it up.
Yeah, the Lynx have gone pedestrian as they should.
Knight, double team, excuse me.
Taking some time.
Bang, three-pointer. High arcing shot. Second one of the game for Isaac Codio. 70-51, Kennebec Valley. Warren on the far side, O'Neill. Warren got it back. In front of his own bench is Destin. Custodio looking things over. Now he drives, takes the Euro step. It got deflected and grabbed out of the air by Sterile. Baseline tonight, but back outside to Codio. They go inside. Double team Mustangs. 10 on the shot clock. And no good. Going to be foul shots for Haber Leal. Let's see, Desmond O'Brien coming in for Central Maine, number 25. Dylan Frank has played, 20. Frank O'Neill returns. Reagan Lockerbie, number 31 from Mount Abram. And foul shots made. Checking in for the first time for the Lynx, number 9, James Curry. James was at the scorer's table and they didn't have a whistle for a minute before he could get in for the first time. Why does that happen? I don't know.
Strange that it does.
Interior pass goes awry by the Mustangs. Here's the Lynx going coast to coast and laying it in. Tariq Starrell. 74-51. And foul shots for the Mustangs.
Stay with us post-game. We'll have our Edge Nutrition play of the game, and can already let you know we're going to recognize the senior class, as we like to do on these senior days. You saw them recognized before the game, and we'll recognize them as our Edge Nutrition players of the game.
Dylan Frank will have one more.
There we go.
Oh for 2. Nearing the 1 minute mark remaining. They give it to James Curry. Directing traffic. Rodriguez. Rodriguez got it back. Three-pointer Curry. Rattles off. His teammates want him to make it.
Oh, boy, they
I'm
were pulling
assuming
for him.
he doesn't get that many minutes, I'm guessing, but they were trying to will that one in. And rebound batted around. We got a little volleyball there. Now I think of Islesboro High School, Rob. Also Vinyl Haven and North Haven. They have around less than 100 high school kids. They still travel. They'll travel like to Augusta and play somebody there, leaving early and using the ferry, and then sometimes private boats and all that type of stuff.
And sometimes teams will travel there and stay overnight and play Friday and Saturday.
That is true. Shot down low was missed by Dylan Frank. About a 5-second difference with the game and the clock shot. I don't think the Lynx are going to put up another shot.
Oh, good sportsmanship here. This has been a good, hard-played game. Lynx came out in the second half and with some ferocious offensive rebound. I think that was the difference in the game, and they were able to get some second-chance opportunities and such, and I think they'll probably just let this thing roll out.
Yep.
And that's what they will do. So
it was a 29 all at the half, right?
Yes.
All right, I'll kind of go over the points. Again, these are the minimum points. For the Lynx, I have Isaac Codio with 6. Tyler Knight, 13. Haber Leal, 9. Yanhel Melpica, 6. Jorian O'Neill, 13. Brian Palmer Jr., 3. Gabby Rodriguez, 13. Tariq Starrell, 5. Again, that's unofficial. For the Mustangs, E.J. Carter, 5 points. Giovanni Warren hit 4 threes with a foul shot for 13. 4 points for Aiden Jefferson. Frank O'Neill hit a 3-point basket for his scoring. 4 points for Chase Westcott. Kelson Custodio, 7. Dylan Frank, basket for 2. Damon Beal, 7 points. Mackenzie Destin, 1 point. Jared Swanson Creighton, 4 points. Again, the final score, Kennebec Valley Community College 74, Central Maine 51.
So, Jim, we're going to come down here and talk to Mackenzie Destin, representing the senior class, because senior class are players of the game. So, finishing up here, tell us a little bit about your story. We love you, kid. We really do. Tough tonight. I saw you come off the floor, and you're really feeling it, tugging at you, weren't you, a little bit?
Yeah, just coming here from Cambridge, Mass, a small town, but, a lot of basketball people. This place changed my life. It's just bittersweet, that it ended in a loss, but, I made a lot of connections, and friends and lifelong bonds, including you guys. So, it just hit me a little bit harder than I expected. I'm just trying to soak it all in. So.
Well, it is. It's you play because you love the game. And I called you good old-fashioned. Back in the 60s, we used to have a term for guys like you. You guys were gym rats. You'd be the guy that'd be leaving the window open in the gym so that everybody could sneak in and play. Am I right?
Yep.
Huh? Yeah, that's the way. And you haven't played your final basketball game. Basketball, the nice thing about basketball, it can be a lifelong adventure, can it? So how do you vision it 5 years from now? Yeah. Where you playing ball? What are you doing? In 5 years, tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, honestly, it was just, just paying it forward. I played basketball my entire life. It's a blessing that I even got to this point. I just want to, be able to, tell my own kids and, just people in rec centers just about, just the love of it and how, there's so many, aspects and you can be involved, player, coach, from refereeing, being a ball boy, CM's taught me so much about that, and I'm just grateful. Everybody will have their own opinions, but I know down the line, I'm going to look back on it, and I'm going to appreciate it so much, from you guys to Steve over there, everything. It was just a great experience.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, we appreciate you, that's for sure.
Thank you so much.
Sometimes we come, Jim and I are not young men anymore, and sometimes, we'll come in after doing a couple of games somewhere else and whatever, dragging, and we see you and you light up the gym and you smile. Hey, Jim, jump in on this as well with some thoughts.
Oh, it's a fast 3 years for Mackenzie. Off air, I said Mackenzie wanted to be part of the broadcast, and Rob was saying, well, you have to wait a little bit. And you didn't take no for an answer. You wanted like your own sports show on Monday Media.
I know.
Well, maybe you'll be doing this.
Hey, I never rule it out. I mean, just you guys have been, the epitome of like what my childhood has been. I've been practicing broadcasts when I was a kid, and just seeing you guys here and being a part of it, seeing how you guys put the work into it, it's really interesting. I'll never forget it for sure.
No, you said very positive comments about relationships here.
Yep.
And you have some great coaches. That would be a great recruiting clip of Mackenzie talking about Central Maine.
Well,
lifelong bonds and
exactly
all that
right.
type of stuff. And we've noticed it from day one here, Mackenzie, of you guys wearing the family. You're talking about family, but here it's not just a slogan; it's true.
Mm-hmm.
So we wish you the best, and I'm sure you'll be here during the tournament and so forth, ready to help in any way.
We will see you, and as I said, take your enthusiasm for basketball, whether you go back home to the Boston area or you stay up here in Maine or you go some far-flung place around the world. Take that love for basketball and share it with others, because that's a gift you have.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
And awesome. I don't want you at your 8 o'clock class tomorrow, 5 minutes early.
He does great.
Right.
I
love y'all. Thank you. God
bless.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we love you too. Okay, James, I don't know if we can follow that.
Well, again, here, we don't have to embellish. You know what I mean? When you talk about Central Maine Community College, you don't have to, stretch your memory or, hey, how can we talk about this team? How can we talk about these players? All we have to do is describe what everybody's doing. It's an easy product to sell, right? So it's always part of it is that humanistic part here that makes it really special.
Well, I think that's a good wrap right there, James.
All right, was the senior festivities for the B team were done very well. They were recognized on the court, and pictures taken and everything else was done very well, and they deserve to be recognized. So we enjoy it. And Kennebec Valley, you have to credit them, Rob, from really taking about 5 steps forward this year in basketball program, and they have a lot of talent. It is going to be nice to have another Maine team officially in the league, so we wish them the best.
Absolutely.
So in this B basketball game, it was Kennebec Valley Community College 74, Central Maine Community College 51. Be sure you check back here during the YSCC tournament for all the action. It's going to be great. February 20th, 21st, 22nd. Speaking for our executive producer, Robert F. Munzing, I'm Jim Toomey. Until the next time on Munzing Media Sports, take care, everybody.